Start.
Good evening. Today we are going to discuss about one key topic and one most important subject in your day-to-day life. That is time management. Okay. So we are going to discuss, and today we are going to see how time management going to important to your life and how to manage time in your day-to-day life. Okay, there are certain people complaining they don't have time, they are running out of time, this time is not enough, and lot of things. So we are going to see how to manage all these problems in your day-to-day life. Right. Okay, so understanding your business environment, the time management framework. So what is time? Time is one of the more valuable resource you got in your life, right? The one famous quote I have I'm reproduced here. Many things are equal, but everyone gets the same 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year, equally for everyone. So no one can complain. He got some hours more, another person can't say no, I didn't get that much hours. No, it's equal for everyone. So the one and only resource everyone got equally, and one and only it's a very important non-renewable resource. Once the time is gone, that time is gone. You will not go, you cannot go back and take that time back. So it's a waste. So it's very important to use optimally this very valuable resource. So let's look at this. So today I am going to discuss with you, today I am going to explain you the main top 10 mistakes people do when it comes to time. Let us look into that. So here we go. Top 10 list we are going to discuss. Number 1, failing to keep a to-do list. So what is this to-do list? Like, as a human person, human body, and as a human, every day people get lot of tasks to do. When you are doing something, someone will come and say you do this one also. After doing something, okay, another person will come and say do this one also. The task will get accumulate one another. So as a human tendency, you will forget what that person told me to do, what I supposed to do now, what I supposed to do next hour, what I supposed to do in next week. We will forget. It's a human nature. So it's very important to jot down and list down what to do and when to do. This is what the to-do list. So in the current modern world, the electronic formats are there. You should not. It's not necessarily mandatory to maintain in this way. iPhones and all are available. You can use all those electronic forms to do use this to-do list. This is very important. That's why I put it in number 1. So let us look at number 2. Number 2 is not setting personal goals. So as a normal person, everyone has their wishes and everyone has their hopes. But the people who are confident and people who achieve their success in their life have goals and plans. So it's very important, rather just have hopes and wishes. You should have goals and plan. What are everyone knows what goals are and the plans to reach these goals. So it's very important to set your personal goals and what is the plan to achieve these personal goals. Okay, that is number 2. So let us see the number 3. Prioritization, another important thing. Okay, so at a time, so in office environment, everyone at a time you are getting lot of work. Okay, one person will say, oh, you have to write this email, you have to send in report out, audit, that meeting, this meeting, all meeting will get clashed. So all problem will come. So you should know what to be done now and what I can postpone it. what I can do it in next week, what I can do it in tomorrow, what is very important, what I should do it now. That is prioritization. Okay, this very important diagram and very nice diagram, you can understand the things. So here I have divided the tasks, what you get in your day-to-day life, into 4 categories. Number 1 is the division based on the urgency and the importance. There are tasks you will get in your life, day-to-day life, which is more important as well as more urgent. These things you have to do it immediately. You should not delay, you should not think anything else, you should do it and finish it off these tasks which I have mentioned in number 1. Number 2, the task which is not urgent but which is more important. Since it is more important, you have to do it, but it's not urgent. You should not waste your time now to do it, but you should plan when you have to do it. As soon as possible, you have to do it and finish it off. And there are some stuffs urgently to be addressed, very, very urgent, but the importance very less. So what you have to do is, there are people down the line, in your subordinates or colleagues or someone down the line, you can delegate it to them. So they will do it on behalf of you and they will finish it off. And number 4 is not urgent as well as not important. These are the facts, these are the tasks which you can forget it. Either I can say forget it or just leave it. Whenever if you get some time, you will do it. So you should not emphasize more on this. You should not more focus on this. If you have exercise, yes, do it. Otherwise, whenever you find some time, you do it. No hurry. So that's number 3, and we'll go to number 4. This is another important topic. Number 4 is distraction. Everyone in office environment face this problem. So when you are doing some task, somebody will come and say, okay, this problem is there, that I have to do it, I want to do it. So I'll show you some statistics here. So workplace distraction will lead all these things. Poor quality, your morale will come down, and negative boss will negative impact. You will have the boss will say, okay, this person is not performing well, and all these things. And you will miss deadlines, and you will rush your revenue, and lot of things. So these are the few things I have jotted down here, right? So Gloria Mark, he is telling one interesting quote. He is telling the average worker switch task every 3 minutes, and once you switch the task to go back and settle in the previous task what you have done, you will take 30 minutes. But he's telling is 30 minutes you will take to settle down again and do the task again. So it's very important to avoid the distractions and continue your task what you are doing. So that is number 4. We'll go to number 5. Another important one, procrastination. Okay, everybody is lazy. Okay, I will do it later. So the Sri Lankan community, our students, university students, everybody, majority are doing like this. Okay, when they are studying for the exam, okay, I will study tomorrow, I will study later, I will study next week. Always your procrastination. Okay, so we have to avoid this. Right. So what is procrastination? Procrastination is avoidance of doing tasks which need to be accomplished. We know we have to do that task, but we are postponing. So that is procrastination. Right. I will go through quickly since I am running out of time. So Mark Twain is saying, if it's your job to eat frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. First job, if your job is to eat the frog, just eat the first thing in the morning, eat the frog and finish it off. And if your job is eat 2 frogs, it's better to eat the biggest frog and finish it. So eat the ugly frog first and we'll finish it off. So that's the best way to explain the procrastination and the way to avoid procrastination in your day-to-day life. So we'll go to the next. Everybody is doing this, taking too much. Work is coming in here and every day, work will remain, but we have to balance work. We have to do things and we have to take other things also. So let's think how to mitigate this problem, how to avoid these things. prioritize. As I mentioned, to-do list, you have to prioritize what has to be done now. Prioritize, prioritize, and prioritize. You have to do that, then only you can come out with this problem. So you are prioritizing number one. And number two is agree, you are prioritizing with your boss to whom you are reporting. Discuss with him. I am doing, this is my work plan. I am doing this according to this way. First I will do this and give it to you. Other things I am doing accordingly and my time sheet. So number three, get in early but leave on time. So leave on time, that's very important. Don't stick to your work, leave on time. Number four, learn to say no. So very bad habit which we have, we are very reluctant to say no. We should avoid these things. We have to say no. Number five, clear some pace. Number six, take your vacation frequently. Number seven, look to move up or move out. So that is very interesting. So we'll go to point number 7. Alright. Thriving on busy. People will complain. I have heard a lot of people complain, no, that time is not sufficient for me to do this task. That time is not enough. So people complain we need more time, but that is not the fact. You have to achieve your deadlines. You have to fix what to do it now and finish it off. Okay, the number 8, multitasking. So people will think I can do here this work now and together I can, or while typing an email I can speak over the phone and I can think something else. This is multitasking, which is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it has good and bad aspects as well. If you can manage, yes, please proceed it. If you cannot manage, don't do this. This is my advice. So we'll go to number 9, not taking breaks. Not taking breaks is very risky for your health. So you should take frequent breaks. And number 10 is scheduling tasks. You should schedule your task properly. You should manage your task properly. Then only you can manage your time. So hope you got an understanding about the time management. And so I'm going to stop this. We will see more about the time management in our next sessions. Thank you very much.